Good morning, this is a Shaman Oracle reading for November the 3rd, 2022. And the reading is for Capricorn. Good morning, Capricorn. I hope you are all well. And as you can see, I put the cards out for the reading. We have 3 cards. One is Oracle of the Fairies, one is Oracle of the 7 Energies, and one is Sacred Destiny Oracle. The card Nature Signs is about being receptive to subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us always. We only need to hear it. It is said that fairies love to leave hints and clues for us in nature. It is one of the many creative ways in which they initiate communication with us. For example, fairies often leave a bird feather or will release dandelion seeds floating in the air to let us know that they are nearby. The appearance of a friendly bird, for instance, can be another message from the fairies that they are not far away. Fairies and other creatures often work together because they are all in harmony with the earth, whose wisdom can come in many different forms. Just allow yourself to be receptive and use your intuition to decipher any signs that you can see. You could leave your own signs, Capricorn, next time you are about in nature, letting the fairies know you wish to connect with them. Leaving, for instance, a tiny wooden fairy door next to a tree is a sure sign to the fairies that you are a fairy friend. And when you place a figurine of a fairy or a gnome in your garden or on your porch or balcony, you let the fairies know that you welcome them. Here in Germany, many gardens do have these garden gnomes, so maybe these gardeners try to invite the fairies into their world. Could be, right? I think this card deck is really cute because it allows us adults to be a little bit kid-like again for a while. And really, there is nothing wrong with that. Right, Capricorn? I can think of worse things in life than to allow some fairies to inspire us. And the message of the fairy card Nature Science also wants you to use natural and biodegradable items such as wood, for instance, and no nails, because fairies, they don't like metal. Wow! Fairies are even environmentalists. How great is that, right? They help nature. So, if possible, sit next to a flowing stream and there, Capricorn, visualize your problems being resolved and released into that body of water, now flowing away downstream. If there is no water that you can visit, imagine that your hopes and wishes flowing towards you. So look out for any significant signs from nature, and the fairies will pick up on your intentions and help you to manifest your hopes and wishes. Well, I'm a bit unsure if the down-to-earth Capricorns can do much with that part of the reading. Capricorns are very sober and realistic thinkers, and they usually do not delve into any fantasy world. My dad was such a cool Capricorn. How would he have reacted to that reading today? Would be at best that he would have shaken his head, and at worst have worried that I lost my marbles. Well, I do know some other people who would have such thoughts or will have such thoughts, but it doesn't matter because life is magical as we allow it to be. So, this is my invitation to you all to let more magic happen. And for that, one needs a bit kid-like imagination and an open heart to see all nature as a wonder. Aquarians are used to be seen as these horrible eccentrics, crazy from A to Z, and so we just continue in our ways, and if we are not taken seriously, well, I say, what's new? So Capricorn, the fairy part is finished, and I'm very proud of my sober Capricorns if they made it that far into my reading. And for that, I'm truly thanking you all who did stick to it. Next card is the Oracle of the Seven Energies card, and that one is called the Storyteller. And if that wouldn't fit right well into the fairy telling, right? And I think we all love storytellers, right? There is nothing better than a good story that inspires our minds. So let's find out what this card is all about. Maybe the craziness continues depending on the nature of this storyteller card. We find out. The card Storyteller starts with a question asking you, do you know the story you tell others about who you are? Your destiny is very much based on your story about yourself. How you weave together all the threads of your life and then present it to the universe. And when there's anything in your life that needs to be changed or that you simply want to change because you are not satisfied about something, then well, you need to adjust how you tell your own story. We all are unique beings with very different experiences and talents, and you need to create your story that truly relates to that unique you. How to do this? Well, Capricorn, think about your experiences during life and ask yourself, was I too humble, too apologetic about myself? Have I minimized my own powers in order to let others shine or to be accepted more easily by others? Have I had too small expectations and so diminished my ability to succeed? Was I too tolerant to a less than supportive environment? If you answer yes, you have been too good to the rest of the world. And now is your time to take matters in your hand and to change it. It's easy to be in denial when it comes to others to show us a less than supportive behavior. We do live in a me world, and you do not get far in such a world by always reacting in a soft and humble way to less humble behaviors of everyone else. Such less than supportive behavior can easily create the environment for a very poor story that one tells about oneself. But that is why this card came out for you, to tell you that now is the time to change it. The way you talk about yourself is teaching others how to treat you. Once you recognize this, you are halfway there, because you can now tell a new story about yourself. It is the only way to connect to your true powers and to co-create with the universe, to change you and your mindset. The truth is, you already have everything needed for telling a new tale and add more blessings to your story. Once you start telling a new story by speaking of your amazing success, your overflowing abundance, and all the love in your life, guess what? Soon the outer world will tell the same story back to you. So Capricorn, do that, okay? And we all do that. We all start to tell a new story about ourselves. That fantastic new story, and let's see where it leads to. Okay? Last card of the reading is Sacred Destiny Oracle, called New Beginnings. Well, that fits in right with the story, the new story, right? New Beginnings is about radiant sunrise. And the sun is the most radiant and most profound symbol of life itself. Did you know that the sun is huge? It is large enough to fit 1 million Earths inside it. In ancient times and ancient cultures, the largeness of the rising sun was seen as hope and the understanding that life begins again, fresh and brand new. The sun is responsible for the climate and weather here on the earth, and also a symbol of birth and rebirth. The sun stands for the opposite of darkness and each new morning, and the sun initiates a whole new cycle, that new day. The sacred landscape wants you to know, Capricorn, that your life is expanding in profound and wondrous ways. New experiences and ideas are emerging with many opportunities for you. So seize the day. This is a perfect time to start a new project or give birth to an emerging idea. Timing is everything, and your time is now. Anything and everything is possible. Good fortune awaits you. The rising sun is the ultimate symbol of the Yang principle, expanding power and activity. You are radiant and luminous. There is a glow within you that can be felt around you by everyone. Wow, Capricorn, what to see more, right? I'm happy to have such a positive ending of the reading for you. And surely that makes up for the fairy fantasies. Right, Capricorn? Thanks for listening. Have a wonderful day. Have a great rest of the week. And I hope I see you back on Saturday or Sunday, because then I will come for every sign to have some little something. Okay, Capricorn? Take care. Goodbye.